Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a confession to make. As much as I talk about budgeting and saving and all of these money tips, there is one area that I have been pretty relaxed when it comes down to my finances. And that area is debt. I have been in and out of debt for over the last 20 years, and I remember the last time I had completely got out of consumer debt was in 2017, right after I wrote the 6 Secrets of Money book. When I wrote that book, I really felt like all credit card debt was evil and I wanted to stay away from it at all costs. But after talking to some friends and some other financial experts, my feelings toward credit card debt really relaxed and I stopped feeling like it was such a big deal. Which means I ended up getting another credit card, and now one thing after other, I am back at $20,000 in credit card debt. And to be honest, it never really bothered me that much that the card was that high, and I always paid more than the minimum payment, so I really didn't care that much until now. One thing that I have learned through this coronavirus experience is that even though debt isn't the worst thing in the world, when your income is reduced and your finances are strained, having a bunch of debt produces a lot of anxiety. So even though I know a bunch of people that are leveraging debt and using it to build wealth, I have realized that it is just not for me. And with that being said, I want to get away from consumer debt as fast as possible. So I've decided to revamp our budget to focus on both debt and saving. Now, I wouldn't normally recommend doing this, especially during this season because of the coronavirus. You probably need to save as much as possible, but these are the reasons why I have still decided to pursue paying down debt while saving. The first reason is because we do have about 3 months of expenses saved. So since we have 3 months of expenses saved, I do have a little bit more of a wiggle room when it comes down to our essentials and our expenses, and we can make it work while still making debt payments. The second reason is our mortgage is less than 25% of our income. Meaning that since we are still getting an income during this season and our mortgage is under 25% of that income, I do feel like we still have more of a wiggle room in order to still make debt payments and still save money. And the third reason is I really feel that it will help our overall financial picture. My anxiety and worry is at another level with the more expenses that I have. So in order to manage this anxiety, even in this season, I really do feel like it is best for me and my family to continue to pay down this debt and help our overall financial situation. I'm going to update you at least once a month and let you know how we're doing on our debt payments. If we do end up pausing anything or skipping any payments, I do want to let you know about that too. And if you are currently on a debt-free journey, please let me know in the comments below. I want to be able to connect with some people and stay positive throughout this entire process. I know there will be some hiccups and some hills and some valleys along the way, but I do feel like this would be the best thing for me and my family, so I am pushing toward my goal. So now let's flip over the camera so I can show you my new debt tracker journey and show you how long it's going to take me to complete this process. Okay, so this is the debt tracker sheet that I created to help me with my debt reduction process. It has the name of the debt up here, and then I have the date, current balance, amount paid, ending balance, and notes. As you notice, I don't have anything about interest on here, and it's mainly because I'm not really too concerned about the interest. I am more just keeping track of whatever the balance is at the moment and paying it off as soon as possible. So since I created this, if you want this download, you can check the link in the description box. I will have a link to my website there to where you can go to it and you can download it and you can add it to your planner. So this is my budget planner that I created. So if you want, you know, this sheet, you can just print it out. You can add it to your budget planner if you have this one. If you don't, you have a ring binder, you can print it out and put it in your ring binder. And I also have one in my happy planner. I always get this question: if you download this printable, can you put it in your happy planner? So what you have to do is edit the size to 85%. So you know how you printed it out as a PDF and it has the custom sizes at the bottom. So instead of it says scale to fit. I think that's what it says. And you can scale it at 100%, scale it to 85%, and then cut around the actual sheet. What I like to do is take the sheet and put another Happy Planner sheet over it, and then cut it out based on that sheet. And that's the best way to get it to fit the best size. So I have one in my Happy Planner just now, just because I know I always get the question of, can you put these downloads in your Happy Planner? And the answer is yes. You just have to scale to 85% and cut it out and then punch holes in it, and you could pop it right in your planner. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So now let's get into how I'm going to work on this debt. So the first thing that I'm going to do is write down the date of the first payment, and then I'm going to jot down all the different payments that I am planning on doing. So the plan is every single week to pay at least $500 on this bill. Not sure all of this is going to happen, but I like to write it down because I like to have a plan. I like to say, okay, this is what I'm going to try and do, because I believe if I put the intention down, then God is going to find a way to make this happen for me. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going to jot down the whole plan to see how long this would take me, because the goal is to have this done by the end of the year. Okay, so that's the entire sheet, but I still have a balance here of $4,500. So that's basically saying if we do every single week a payment of $500 from March to October, this card will be down to $4,500. It might be a little bit more because of the interest, but like I said, I'm not even worried about that because I know this is going to take me some time. The goal is to have it completely paid off by the end of the year. And I even know that it's a lofty goal to say that we're going to pay $500 every single week, especially during this current climate. But I am still believing God and putting my intention out into the atmosphere that this is what I want to do. This is still the overall goal. And if I have to change it and make some adjustments along the way, I will do that. So I think I'm going to jot on the back of this to make sure that this still works out, or get another sheet. Yeah, I'm gonna get another sheet. I should have printed this back and front so that I could have it on the back too, but that's fine. I'm going to continue this to make sure that this would be over by December. Okay, so basically if I pay $500 a week, every single week from now until December, we will have paid off this entire card. This is a lofty goal, but I am still excited about it. I like the fact that I was just able to write everything down. I really like this new sheet that I created, and if anything is adjusted or changed, I will just do that. At first I was going to keep the notes here and keep track of, you know, if I'm actually able to pay it, if I, you know, met the goal. And I think I still may do that, but I'm also probably going to add in another debt tracker sheet and use this as my goal or my guide, and use like the actual one to write down what actually happens. So I'll add this one here. It will be blank And then as I actually make payments, I will jot them down here. So I'm going to write, so yes, so I have the goal here of what I am trying to do, and then the actuals. So as I actually make payments and the actual current balance, I will keep it on this sheet. And the great thing about this is that I can bring it with me from week to week, because I can take it out, and if I turn the page and go to another week, I can just push this into there. So I can move it along with me week to week so that I can constantly have it and keep track of what's going on with my debt. So that's it for this video. Are you currently paying off debt? If you are, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know which method you are using and how you are planning on paying it off. I would love, love, love to hear from you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye, guys.